Have you ever said yes, even when your heart whispered no? Have you ever helped everyone around you while forgetting to help yourself? Have you ever smiled on the outside but felt tired on the inside? If you have, this story is for you. Arin was a quiet young man who lived in a busy city. Every day, he tried his best to please everyone: his friends, his boss, his family, even strangers he barely knew. He wanted people to like him, to see him as kind and helpful. But deep inside, he carried a soft, heavy tiredness that never really went away. One Monday morning, his coworker Maya asked, "Arin, can you finish my report? I have a lunch date today." Arin already had a mountain of work on his desk, but he smiled and said, "Sure, no problem." His heart sunk the moment he said it. That same afternoon, his younger cousin texted him, "Can you come help me study tonight?" Arin had planned to rest, just one quiet evening for himself. But again, he typed, "Yes, of course." And later, when he reached home tired and hungry, his neighbor knocked and said, "Can you help me move my furniture? Only for a few minutes." Arin's body begged for rest, but he still replied, "Yes, I can help." That night, when he finally lay on his bed, he stared at the ceiling, feeling empty. "Why do I say yes to everything?" he whispered. No answer came, only silence. The next day, something changed. On his way to work, Arin saw an old woman struggling with heavy bags. He wanted to help, and this time he truly wanted to, not out of pressure, not out of fear, but out of kindness. He smiled and said, "Let me help you, ma'am." And as he walked with her, he felt a warm lightness inside. This yes felt good because he meant it. Later at the office, his boss called him in. "Arin, can you take on an extra project? It's urgent." Arin opened his mouth to say yes, but something inside stopped him. He felt his heartbeat. He remembered last night's exhaustion. Then very softly he said, "I'm sorry, but I can't. Not right now." His boss blinked. "Oh, okay. I'll give it to someone else." And just like that, the world did not fall apart. No one got angry. No one hated him. In fact, he felt lighter. When Maya came later and said, "Hey, can you help me again? I didn't finish yesterday's work." Arin smiled gently and said, "Not today, Maya. I need to focus on my own tasks." She looked surprised, but nodded. "All right, I understand." A strange peace washed over him, like he had taken a deep breath after years of holding it in. That evening, when his cousin asked for help studying, Arin replied, "Tonight I need rest, but I can help you tomorrow." And his cousin simply said, "Okay, thanks." Arin went to bed early. For the first time in months, he slept deeply. Day by day, Arin learned something powerful. Saying no doesn't make you a bad person. It makes you human. It makes you honest. It gives your yes meaning again. He realized that a yes that hurts you is not kindness, it is fear. But a no that protects your peace can change your whole life. Because when you respect your own time, your energy, and your heart, other people learn to respect them too. Moral: sometimes the most loving thing you can say is no. Protect your peace. Your future self will thank you. If you like this story, please give it a like and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring English stories like this one. See you in the next story. Stay kind, stay peaceful, and keep learning.